as the Rosses for the senior riders. Jack Watson is president of the Federation of Irish Cyclists and this year's chief commissaire. Well, Jack, in recent years, the Junior Tour of Ireland has certainly grown in importance, and in fact, in terms of prestige, it's now almost as important as the Ross. Why has that happened?
Well, basically when the Junior Tour was first sort of brought into the country some 16, 18 years ago, it was all based in Dublin. There was no major sponsor, so to keep costs down, they had to base in Dublin. But with the credit union coming in over the last 4 years, it has allowed the race to really develop. And now, like a true stage race, it goes across country. It covers, over the last 4 years, it has covered virtually every part of the 32 counties of Ireland.
And I suppose for many of the young riders, it's their first taste of a major stage race.
Oh yes, it's an induction into major stage racing. Most of our school kids in Ireland, if they don't want to win the race, at least they want to ride the Junior Tour. It's their ambition. And it is an ambition that the organisers have allowed them to fulfil by providing this sort of event in the country.
And of course, past winners of the Junior Tour, they've gone on to greater things, haven't they?
Oh yes, our first winner way back in '78 was Martin Early, who, as we all know, went on to win a stage in the Tour de France. Richard Gronendahl from Holland became the World Cyclocross champion. Paul McCormick, Gary Thompson, both home riders went on to become professionals. Stephen Spratt, Ian Chivers, the list just goes on. They've all became major forces in not only Irish but an international segment.
And so looking forward to this year's race, which of course gets underway on Sunday. Who are the riders we should be looking out for in terms of yellow jerseys this year?
Of course, the national team have had a terrific year so far this year. Our young junior squad have competed very well. Recently in the Manx Cycling Week, we cleaned up every day. They were providing the winners. Aidan Duff, we would have to look for of the home four, and of course there's this young German who was so successful last year. He's back for another crack at it. He was very impressive last year, and I imagine he'll be in the running when the jersey's finally selected.
So Jack, where does the route take the riders this year?
Well, usually we start in Dublin. This time we go straight across country, Dublin the afternoon, down into Bern the second day, over to Galway, up through Castlebar, Longford, Dundalk, and of course the sting in the tail then comes in the penultimate day, Dundalk and Uri, the Cooley Peninsula, and then we finish on the last day with the city centre race in Uri.
In terms of promoting cycling in Ireland, Jack, I suppose the Junior Tour is now top of the list in terms of encouraging young riders to take part.
Yes, the Ross is there for established riders, but the Junior Tour, in the development of the sport, you would have to say the Junior Tour ranks with the Ross because it does give them something to aim for.
Well, Ken, you had a very successful Junior Tour last year, holding on to the yellow jersey for 5 days. Obviously, you would have preferred to win it, but you must have enjoyed the whole race last year.
Oh yeah, there was a great atmosphere for the whole week with all the international riders over there, not just Irish riders. You see some new faces, and you kind of wonder, well, how good are they? But it's a good week, you know. It's 7 days of hard racing. I think 8 this year, and it looks a lot harder. Different course. They're up in the north of the country this year, but unfortunately, I won't be doing it this year because I've progressed onto the senior ranks.
So how did you find the Junior Tour in terms of experience, giving you experience of a major stage race?
Well, I'd done it the year before as a first year junior. I was only 16 at the time, and that was a bit of a shock turnout because I finished second overall the year before. So obviously that was instantly a lot of pressure was put on me then next year, like, oh, you've got to do well, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that. So yeah, it gave me a lot of experience, but you have to get your body used to it as well.
Well, Aidan, the Junior Tour also went well for you last year, especially that stage win. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's right, that was the second last stage into Enniscorthy. There was a bit of a rush on because Simon Coughlin had taken the jersey, I think a day or two previously, also Ken, in the time trial. So myself and Ken then we sort of combined forces. Ken was on the Irish team, so to try and take the lead overall, but couldn't do it in the end. But I took the stage anyway, the second last stage.
So obviously you are riding in it this year, and obviously the race victory would be your ultimate goal, but a couple of stage wins wouldn't go amiss along the way, would they?
Yeah, they wouldn't go amiss, but it'd be the GC I'd be looking for this year, you know, the overall win. Maybe a few stages along the way as well.
And it's Aidan Duff who comes through from Bray Wheelers. He takes it from Hugh Pritchard.